So what's going on, guys? It's Jay, it's the Boxing Boy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the videos. It really does help me out if you guys could do that. I'm just trying to build my subscribers up at the moment, get some visibility. Trying to drop videos as frequently as I can, so bear with me on that. So if you guys could do that for me, it would really help me out. Anyway, let's get into some boxing. The monster returns. The monster has struck. Naoya Inoue stopped Stephen Fulton in the 8th round of their WBC WBO Super Bantamweight title fight in Tokyo, Japan in the early hours of this morning. What a victory by Naoya Inoue. This fight was domination by Inoue. Obviously, people had the doubts going into this fight because Stephen Fulton is a full-fledged 122-pound fighter, has been for a long time. Naoya Inoue is the guy who's gone through the weight, started his career off at light flyweight. So to go up to super bantamweight from light flyweight is very impressive. And not only did he win the fight comfortably, he dominated the fight just with his output, his punch power, his speed, his accuracy. Stephen Fulton was being very defensive in the fight, which was expected. A lot of people know Stephen Fulton, and a lot of people know he's a very defensive first fighter, but he just couldn't really do anything on the offense against Naoya Inoue. And if you're not, getting respect from Inoue from the offense that you throw in, then he's just going to beat you up. And that's what happened in the fight. He was busting Stephen Fulton up with a jab. He busted his nose, he busted his mouth open. And Stephen Fulton, he was blocking a lot of shots as well. A lot of the shots were half blocked on the gloves, on the arms, but you could tell that he was intimidated by the power from Naoya Inoue, and he didn't really want to let his hands go too often. But when he did let his jab go, Stephen Fulton, he wasn't having success for it, but he was just trying to throw single shots at a time. And against someone with the output like Inoue has, you're not going to win rounds doing that. So Inoue was winning the rounds based on his activity. He was landing the harder, cleaner shots and more of them in the fight. But what people are talking about is what happened in the 8th round, the end of the fight. Naoya Inoue let off a huge shot to Stephen Fulton, buckled him. He looks like he was going down, and then he follows him up with a huge shot that sends him crashing to the canvas. I thought the fight was finished there. I think Naoya Inoue thought that as well. He ran to the ropes, jumped onto the ropes, thinking the fight was over. But credit to Stephen Fulton, showed that he was tough. He got up to his feet. A lot of people just would have stayed down after that, but he got up. He wanted to show he's the champion. He's gonna go out on his shield, and that's exactly what he did, because Naoya Inoue finished the fight spectacular. He backed him up into the corner, let off a barrage of shots, dropped Stephen Fulton again, just as the referee waved it off. And, just a very, very impressive victory by Inoue. And I can understand why a lot of people would have him pound for pound #1. I know that the lower weight classes are not as glamorous as the higher weight classes in the sport of boxing. As you get down to flyweight, super flyweight, bantamweight, a lot of people, don't really take them divisions as seriously as they should, because there are some absolutely talented fighters down there, and I think Naoya Inoue is probably the most talented out of them all. Like, this guy is a special fighter. To go from light flyweight to super bantamweight and just dominate the way he has this morning against Stephen Fulton, who was a dominant, a credible champion. A guy who was arguably #1 in his division. And Naoya Inoue said, no, I don't want no gimme fights. I don't want no easy first fights. I want the champion straight away. And he went in there and he dominated. So, how far can this guy go? Can he, clean up at super bantamweight? The other champion in the division is the WBA and IBF champion, Marlon Tabalos, who beat Akhmalayev to pick up his titles in a shot victory that a lot of people, thought was an upset. I see that as easy work for Naoya Inoue, and I see him becoming undisputed at super bantamweight by the end of the year, which is so impressive. So impressive. How far can this guy go? Can he go up to featherweight? Can he be competitive there? Super featherweight? Like, how far can this guy go? And that's what's going to be interesting in the next few years, because he's still young. Inoue, I think he's only 29 years old. He's still got a few years left in the sport. And, he's still at his peak. So how far can this guy go? I see people comparing him to Manny Pacquiao, the way Manny Pacquiao was able to go up from flyweight to welterweight. It's going to be interesting to see how far, Naoya Inoue can go in the sport of boxing. But he is so exciting. He's so impressive to watch. He's one of these guys even boxers enjoy watching. They watch this guy and think this guy is so talented. Like, he's just so, he does everything right, and it's just, you know, he just hardly makes any mistakes, and it's just so good to watch. So yeah, comment below in the comment section. What did you guys think of this fight? Were you impressed by the performance? What do you think Inoue should do next? Obviously, a lot of people saying he should be undisputed. We'll go for the undisputed, which is the smart thing to do. But what do you think he should do next? What fights do you want to see him in? Comment below in the comment section. I'm out.